Hey guys, what's up? Ashley here. It's day number 310 of Giggle, and welcome back to another edition of Confessions of a Giggler. I am here today to talk about my faves, the O-Towns. So, on this day in my own personal history, it was, it is the ninth anniversary of my first O-Town concert. And with an asterisk. Like, it's not my first O-Town concert ever, but it was my first O show in this new era. And yeah, so wow, 9 years ago. I can't believe, so let's talk about it. Because you guys know I love the O-Towns, right? So I was always a big fan. Always a big fan. Like when I was in high school, I loved them. I loved my Backstreet Boys, but I don't know. There was something so special about O-Town that I just loved them. And I loved the show and I loved all the things about them. So yeah. Like I saw them a few times back then, but then, they disappeared just like most boy bands did for a while. And then so sorry. I don't know why I do these so late at night, but today I was like doing a lot of things after I got finished with work, and that's why I just forgot. So anyway, um so though down. So they were disappeared for a while. And but I always still love them. Like um I listened to O2, that's their second album. I listened to it pretty much on the regular. Like it was in my album rotation for all the time that they were gone. I didn't listen to the first one as much, but I definitely listened to O2 a lot. Um and like there was a point. So in other boy band news, I promise this has a point. um the Backstreet Boys went on tour with New Kids on the Block, right? That was in 2011. And it was in the era that Kevin was not in the group anymore, right? So it was just the four Backstreet Boys and the five New Kids. Um, and there were rumors that at the LA show on that tour, Kevin was going to be there. And they turned out to be true. But myself, I was more excited because I saw tweets that Trevor from O-Town was at that concert. And I was honestly more excited about Trevor than I was about Kevin. And that's still true. Yeah, that's another vlog for another time about that. But yes, so that's how like huge O-Town fan I always was. But like I never really, I don't know. It was just like I just always loved them. I love them so much. Um so then Skydive came out, and I was like, "Oh my god. This is the song. It is so good. I loved it. I fell in love. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever." And then the whole album came out, Lines and Circles, and I was like, "Guys, where have you been for the last 10 years?" Like, I just loved it. And they were going on tour, and I was like, yes, I need to go see them. And I bought a VIP, and it was $35 and best $35 that I've ever spent. I was just so excited. It was at the TLA in Philadelphia, and it was just, I was going because I loved them. I love Skydive and I love the new album, but I was going because I loved them back in the day. And I was like, O-Town is touring again. There is no way that I'm missing this because I don't know when they will be touring again. I have no idea. So I went because I was so excited and I just love them. and no one could go with me, so I went alone. And I was like, I'm not missing it. I don't care if no one else can go because I need to see them. so so I went and I got my $35 VIP, and the picture came out terrible, which I think I'm going to use as the thumbnail, so you've already seen it. um, but yeah, so I just remember having the best time. The best time. I ended up in the front row, like basically center. I don't know how that happened. And for the VIP, like when I met them, I told them that no one does a power ballad like Otown, and I got high fives from everyone. And I'm pretty sure, I think the first thing that I said was, I can't believe this is happening right now. And Eric was like, oh, it's happening. And, like, because I have met them so many times since then, like I clearly hear Eric saying that in my head. Like, and for those of you who have also met them many a time, I'm sure you can also hear Eric saying that. So yeah, it was just so special. And then yeah, I just so then I ended up in the front row, and I was just having the best time ever. And, they sang, I don't even remember what they did. They did a mashup, and they did a lot of songs off of Lines and Circles. They did a lot of old songs. They just did all the things that you could ever hope for. I think that, they did These Are the Days. I have a selfie with Jacob from the stage. I just, like, it's one of my best pictures with them, honestly. I'm just kidding. But it is a good one. And then when they did Fire, I was like, this is it. I'm sold. Like, it was just so good. And Fire still to this day is my favorite song that they sing live. And it just is, because they're just so, like, it's so you know. and now they changed it up some, and they matched a different song into it, and it's still just as good as it's been for the last 9 years, and I just love it so much. And really, that was what solidified it for me. I was like, I have to see them again. Like, this is not an option anymore. This is I absolutely have to see them again. I mean, I fell in love all over again. And I was like, I went for the nostalgia, but I am a fan now. Like, I am in it. Here we are. I am sold. And I mean, I knew I was in trouble. Let's be honest. I knew I was in trouble. But I didn't know that this journey would last for as long as it has. And that I would meet so many new people, and I would form these bonds with all kinds of new people. And, like, I didn't think that Otown would know who I was. That's crazy to me. When I went to this one show 9 years ago, just because I was like, oh, I used to love Otown. So, like, it's just wild to me what has happened. And it feels like it's so long ago, but it also feels like it hasn't been that long. I know that that's like how everything feels, but I guess that's just how life is. But it's just crazy that I've been to so many places and met so many people because I went to this one show by myself 9 years ago. And not only that, I've, like, my pre-existing friendships, I brought them along with me. It's like, hey guys, you need to come see O-Town because you're really gonna love them. And one way or another, they ended up at shows. Not necessarily because I told them to, but they ended up there anyway. And yeah. So it's just been a really fun ride so far. And I can't wait to see what else the future holds for O-Town and for myself and for my friends and for everyone really. It's just like I didn't think that they were going to have all these crazy VIPs, and I never thought that I would play laser tag with O-Town or do an escape room with them or, have a game night or a bonfire on the beach or a whole freaking vacation in Mexico. And at this point in my life, I've already been on Backstreet Boys cruises, so it's not like that concept is foreign to me with the vacation, but I didn't think O-Town was going to do it. And, it's just been so fun. They are just so fun, and I mean, I love them so much. I can't express how much they really truly mean to me. Why do I get like this? I just get so overwhelmed with happiness. I can't help it. Yeah, they're just really truly special people, and they really made a big impact in my life, and I am forever grateful. And I know it's so stupid that it's just a band, but it's not just a band. If they're not. And yeah, I'm just so incredibly grateful for them and for everything that that has happened in my life because of them. So yeah. They're just really special, and I had so much fun at that first concert. Yeah. If I can find a clip from that show, I'll stick it in at the end here, but I'm not sure if I can easily find one or not. So if I do, it'll be there. If not, then I'm so sorry. I'll try to find it for another vlog. But yeah, so I guess that's gonna be it for me for today. I really love the O-Towns, guys. I really, really love them. And if you've never seen them in concert, you should go and see them. Just go, just do it. You won't be disappointed, I promise. Even if you only know All or Nothing, or even if you don't even know All or Nothing, I think you will still really have so much fun at their show. So, I mean, I went 9 years ago, and look at me now. 70-something shows. Oops. Yeah. All right. So I guess this is going to be it for me for today, unless I find that clip, and then it's going to be at the end, but if not, whatever. But yeah. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.